Josh Whitman, Illinois Athletic Director. How does that sound to you?
Boy, it's a little surreal. Just an unbelievable moment, and so proud to represent our alumni and all the people who have come before me, both in this role and in our athletic program. And remarkable. It's just an amazing feeling.
I'm curious, as much as you can talk about it, when the process started for you. Obviously, you see an opening come upon in
Sure.
November.
Yeah.
I don't know when you first got contacted and how the ball kind of rolled from there.
You know, I don't remember exact dates, but I think it was sometime maybe mid to late December. I got the first call, and it was just more of an inquiry. Is this something that's interesting to you? And of course, the answer is yes. What I told them was I only wanted to get involved if I thought I had a chance to be a legitimate candidate. If I was going to get involved, I was in it to win it. And once I was convinced that was possible, then I was happy to get involved.
You're a real young guy, especially
Not real.
compared to the position.
Yeah.
You're a real young guy. What does that do for you? I mean, can you relate better to the players? I mean, you obviously were a former player, so.
I think I can. Yeah, that's been something that I've enjoyed at my previous two institutions, is that opportunity to interact and relate to the student athletes in a way that maybe someone who's a little bit older maybe would have a hard time doing, and that's been fun for me, and something I look forward to doing here as well. Is really developing that rapport with our student athletes, with our student body, and I think it gives me a level of energy and enthusiasm that is, I hope, somewhat contagious, and I want people to look at me and understand the tremendous opportunity we have, and I hope that they see the great work ethic that I hope to bring to the position, and we'll see.
I know you mentioned the way you put it. You're not the football coach, but you're going to get praised for his successes and blamed for many of his failures. How do you reconcile that?
Well, certainly football isn't just about the coach either. There are a lot of people that are involved in making a successful football program, and I understand that responsibility is mine, that the buck stops with me, and at the end of the day, I'm going to do everything I can to help Coach Cubitt and his assistant coaching staff to be successful. We all have a role to play, and especially for me, playing a role with the success of our football program will be critical. So just although I'm not the coach and I won't interfere, it's not to say that I don't get to have some influence on the way that thing goes.
As much as you're comfortable, you're going to have conversations with many of your coaches coming up this weekend. What are the things you want to talk about with them? You mentioned the word trust, but are there any specifics you want to get into with those coaches?
I don't think so. It's just more of a general, it's the same way anybody is when they meet people for the first time. You just want to sit down and talk about people's past, their backgrounds, what makes them tick, what gets them out of bed every day, start to understand what some of the strengths and challenges are of their particular programs. It really is just at this point about listening for me and trying to get a sense of the landscape and really put together all the pieces so I can get a complete picture of what this place is.
I just talked to Kent Brown, see if we could talk in the future, and he said, well, he's going to be down here, and then he's got to fly over here, then he's going to Florida. What's this next month going to be like for you and kind of the transition?
I expect it will be a bit of a whirlwind, and that's great. That's what I signed up for, a chance to get around and meet so many of our alumni, our fans. And I think that's a part of my job, is to be the Pied Piper of Illinois athletics. I want to get out there and make people feel good about our program and about the direction we're headed. And it'll be hectic at times, and I may not get as much sleep as I'd like on occasion, but that's part of the deal. And it just is such an awesome responsibility, and I take it so seriously to represent all these wonderful people.
All right, Josh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Everybody wants to talk about the big sports, football and basketball,
Yeah.
but you still have a great tennis and you're coming into a great golf.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
We do. We have a wonderful set of sports here. I think there is a tendency to focus on football, men's basketball, but let's not lose sight of the fact that we're very fortunate to have a comprehensive program here that excels in lots of other sports. We've had tremendous success in baseball, men's golf, men's tennis, and track and field increasingly. So it's really been fun for me to watch our student athletes have that level of success, and look forward to continuing to help those coaches do great things.